Hello everybody, CVH here, and in today's video I have some highlights with Midrange Sorcerer on the Legend ladder. So this was today's deck on stream that I grinded with for the majority of the stream, and like I've mentioned in a few videos before, Sorcerer is my favorite class, and Midrange Sorcerer is one of my favorite decks. If I can make it work in a meta, I'd like to at least give it a shot, and see if it can't perform pretty decently, and this one actually pretty much did. Went 18 and 8 for me from number 9 to number 6 on the Legend ladder. Pretty solid win rate. That's over 66%, around 69% win rate actually. And I think this deck does have game against a variety of matchups. It boasts a really good Ramp Scout matchup because you're pressuring that deck before it can really get its powerful late game online. It can annoy Rage Archers, and I think it's a little bit favored in that matchup. The wards can annoy cards like Archer's Gambit, and again, you are pressuring and forcing the Rage Archer to be more reactive than they would probably like. You can do pretty well against aggro. It is typically a harder matchup though, especially the token variants unless you want to tech Ice Storms in. So if you're playing against a lot of token Crusaders and token Mages, I definitely recommend Ice Storm. And also the very Prophecy heavy variants, either Prophecy Midrange Mage or Prophecy Aggro Battle Mage. If you're seeing a lot of those, this kind of deck really probably isn't the right call for the meta that you're seeing, just because this deck is sort of forced into a more offensive role. It can't just wait until the late game all the time. It does have to get aggressive at a certain point, and then the prophecies can be very punishing, even though this deck can sort of fight for the board pretty decently against aggressive decks. So without talking too much about the specific cards, because again, if you go back throughout my videos and check out past Midrange Sorcerer videos, you'll see that a lot of the cards are pretty much either staple or constant inclusions for me, but a couple cards are new from Return to Clockwork City. First, I'm going to talk about Galen the Shelterer. Pretty cool card for the deck. You can pretty much choose whatever is right for the matchup. Basically, if you're up against an aggro deck, you can use Galen on a Barrow Stalker, which is the other new card we're going to be talking about, Dark Guardian, something like that, or even one of your prophecies. Shrieking Harpy and Mystic Dragon are pretty phenomenal targets because you just get giant prophecies coming out of nowhere, and if one of those procs against an aggro deck, they're pretty much going to lose. If you're up against a slower deck, there are a lot of options that can pressure, such as Whiterun Protector, Bone Colossus, or even one of our unique legendaries, Encano or High King Emmerich. Throughout the course of today, I did target both of these, and I did target a few of the cards I mentioned against aggro. Unfortunately, it is only unique legendary, so I can't really speak too much about this card's power level. You only see it in a handful of games, you only play it in a little bit less than those, and then you have to actually wind up drawing one of the cards that you shuffled in. So unfortunately, I didn't get too much value out of this card, but I think it just takes more time to really see if it's seriously worth it in the deck. I don't think it's necessary, however, because again, not too much value, and the deck still performed pretty well, but if you have it, it could be a pretty reasonable inclusion. The card that did overperform for me was Barrow Stalker, and I expected this card to be good, but it really helped the deck hold its own against more aggressive decks in particular, and you can do some cool things with Barrow Stalker in this deck. You can protect it with Wardcrafter and have it take favorable trades where otherwise it might die early, getting extra value out of that drain, or you can buff it with the Galen or even the 3 copies of Haunting Spirit I'm playing in this version. Sometimes you can force the Haunting Spirit buff onto the Barrow Stalker, and then you'll be draining for so much or putting up this guard with so much health that aggro decks just typically won't be able to deal with it, and they'll probably wind up losing the game. And this card also basically ensures if you can get it down early and have it live with the drain and the guard that you'll be staying ahead in life, which makes Royal Sage a lot easier to play. The effect becomes a lot more consistent, so that's why I'm playing this card in this version of the deck. And Royal Sage was pretty good. Barrow Stalker did help out with that, and this deck pretty much plays like you'd expect a typical mid-range deck to play. It basically just wants to play the most powerful thing in its hand every single turn, in every single matchup, pressuring the slower decks, and fighting for the board a bit harder until it can safely attack against the faster decks, like aggro and other mid-range decks. But you'll see more of that in the video, in the games, highlighted a few from today's stream, and as always, if you enjoy them, feel free to leave a like and stay subscribed for more Legends videos. Follow my stream in the description, and I'll see you next time. I don't have the ring. I don't know what to do. I forgot how to... Oh, there we go.
The Night Mother will guide us.
You know what the prize pool is for the Pro Tour Scrotoch? Pack codes. Oh, man. I never really know how much I care about the word on this thing. I'd rather just have the field lane, honestly. It eats it for free. Maybe later he could actually set up for Leaf Lurker with that. Should also be annoying.
For the Black Hand.
Haunting Spirit sets up better for the Hiss Mage. Young Mammoth is decent, but that's kind of annoying here, because I either have to use it on the ward or whatever. Like, now if he plays Hiss Mage, I can Firebolt and use this and buff that. Dragon Aspect! For when Drain Vitality is just not good enough. Item Sorcerer is a sad deck when Scouts run Death Priest. Yeah, it is. Are you playing items right now? I still want to... Nah, it's whatever. I'd still play it, whatever. Enjoy it. For now, we'll go big boy. And then I want to Galen my Emmerich before I play Emmerich, and I'm pretty much going to play Emmerich on 6, so I'm kind of locked into Galen next turn. Happens. Okay, we'll play Whiterun instead.
The city is safe in my hands.
It's the biggest boy.
No one is safe from me.
You've only lost like 7 games? Oh Jesus, that's some rookie numbers, luckiest Lucy.
Resist provides.
7 games in a row is like just a tilt test at that point. I'm not playing Dark Guardian this turn, am I? I don't think so.
I will keep Sotha Sill's people alive.
Oh, ho, ho.
I smell the stench of the living.
Swords and claws.
Oh, that's lethal. All of a sudden.
Repel the Outlanders.
I might need Firebolt for, Fighters Guilds.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Sage is kind of just for show. I just wanted to find a way to do it that didn't accidentally lose me the game. Draw last, hit rune last. Why did he break a rune last turn? That seems straight up horrible. Right? Now that I'm thinking about it. Thanks, Swanky. I wasn't even paying attention to that. What was Thunder Horse playing? I played against him earlier. It was still Assassin, right?
Greetings, citizen.
I don't want my 8 drop. TVH raps about Legend strategy. It's gonna need a Firebolt, and even that is a 2-for-1. Another one? My god. Now that he's on his lightning bolt turn, that's just a 1-for-1. This isn't much better against it though. I guess I could play this right and then play this left next turn. That's kind of stupid. I'm gonna go for the stupid play. I'm gonna respect the lightning bolt to the point of playing poorly around it. Because it's Assassin, right? Assassin doesn't have silence, so Haunting Spirit going off is kind of the nuts. Oh my god, the top deck. Will gladly use my ring for that. Oh no. That's a bummer.
I smell the stench of the living.
We're going in. Next turn. And we're just gonna hope it races well. Oh, you know he's got the Titan, right? It's turn 6 and he's playing Factotems. Gotta have the Titan. Gotta have the big boy. Oh my god, it's my lucky day!
What have we here?
Is this just Snaxy's build? I'm not so sure about Snaxy's builds. I don't know what's all in it. Yeah.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
It was kind of an uninteractive turn. Just send my dudes to face and pass. As good as it gets. Let's see how bad this gets. Because I left that Thieves Guild there. Oh, he's got the curse, damn it. Could have prevented it. That's a really good draw. These shadow shifts are really annoying though. Didn't realize they were in the list. Just play something not too big in the left. Give it breakthrough for some reason. Damn it. Why? Why did you have to choose the right option? Why couldn't it have been a misclick? Well, that is bad for me.
I have many important things on my mind. The forest is my cloak.
Think we're gonna lose.
Give me a name.
And it all goes back to killing the Thieves Guild with Barrowstalker. Would have been nice to know there were shadow shifts. Could have just looked at the deck list.
I have many important things on my mind.
Oh yeah, 2 damage. Play that deck? Nah.
We'll see about this.
Not that it's bad or anything.
Personal.
Dumont, take you.
I'm just gonna concede.
I am the Queen Mother.
Oh wow. Yeah, like the bolt has to go there. I don't have anything to play that'll actually get an attack in. Yeah. I don't want a strictly reactive hand. Oh yeah, like if there were like an actual way to know my opponent's deck list unfairly, then I wouldn't want to do it unless ladder mattered or something. But the fact that he's playing, like I should always at least infer what my opponents are playing. That's like most of the skill that you can actually control in card games. Like if my opponent's playing Factotum Assassin, I think it's a safe assumption that it's probably Snaxy Man's build right now. So I should know what's in it, so I can play around certain things in the popular builds. Seals do rule here.
I'm ready for anything. More and glory.
Fair enough, fair enough. Hey, Corey's here!
Forever number 9.
Absolutely. Pretty much. See what he does about it. It's fine. How you doing, Corey? Forever number 9. Did I start at 9 today? I did start at 9 today. See, guys, it hasn't been that bad of a run. It's been like 2 hours and 50 minutes, and I haven't lost ranks. You know? At top 10, that means the win rate is positive by a certain amount. And I only gotten to play in one previous qualifier, and I lost round 1. But all I need to do is top 8. And I think Ian posted a Reddit thread about it yesterday, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, there's only 4 people signed up. Uh-oh.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Okay, now you're definitely getting shackled. Word Wall, Call of Valor, turn 2 and 3. Wait, both games? Ugh.
Come and warm yourself. Nothing through. Honor and blood.
If you all wanted it to be harder to top 8, more than 12 people should have signed up.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Gotta keep the one with Regenerate alive. Actually, we're just gonna trade that in too. A 13 cost card that makes lethal work on face.
It's time to act.
Whoa, nah. Because then you just play it in Ram Scout, and all the Ram Scout decks, instead of ramping to his Grove, would just ramp to that card. That would be unfortunate.
The city is safe. Nowhere safer than me.
Yeah, Somerset Orrery is pretty much the worst card. It's hilariously bad. The Shaun Avenger's okay, yeah. Doesn't see a ton of play, but it's playable. As a budget replacement, it's totally fine. Oh, I net deck whenever I think a deck is good. No shame. I mean, there's not a lot to be ashamed about. As long as you credit the person. Like, you don't even really have to credit the person. It's like, if you're doing a video on it, I like to give credit, because if I, like, by default, if you make content and you don't make sure people know it's someone else's deck, then they're just gonna assume it's yours. That's just how it works. And people will still assume it's yours because they refuse to listen to the video. But that's unavoidable. That's the unavoidable part of it.
You can't defeat me.
Oh, jeez. It came so fast. Sorry. That actually kind of physically hurt.
The city is safe. Nowhere safer than me. I bow to your victory.
No, Corey, gee, like, for me it's kind of different, because, like, all through my life, my whole life, we use the internet as a resource. You're just healing there, man. It's Icarus, he knows what he's doing. He's not an average Ram Scout player. That's why we had to get lucky. TGD2782 coming in with the sub. Thank you very much, TGD. Definitely appreciate you supporting this channel. Let's throw some love and hype in the chat for TGD. Nice to have you here. And enjoy all of the 19 emotes you've just unlocked. Wait, it's flying you again? Wait, are we playing right now? No, we're not. Are we? I thought your name was something else.
Careful there, friend.
Not much aggro and no tokens? Oh dude, I play against like 3 Prophecy Battle Mages and a token deck today. Feels bad.
Your blood will spill.
If it is aggressively shuffling dragons, but I think it's actually just a control spell swords, and I want to shuffle in Bone Colossus, but if I do that I want to wait until closer to the Bone Colossus turn so I don't draw a billion of them this early. Or I just do it now so I don't use my ring.
Your blood will spill.
I will keep Sotha Syl's people alive.
I don't know, like what is this deck for real? Should I shuffle in Mystic Dragons? YOLO, whatever. If I draw one next turn, it's a 7/7, which I'm pretty sure is the best play I can make. Looks like it's coming out of the mic. What do you mean my connection's bad? I'm on a wired connection. Oh, that's what you mean. Alright, Hugh Jasmine coming in with the sub as well. Welcome to the Polka Pack, Hugh. Thank you very much. Did it happen? Yes. What do you mean they're 4/4s? It was totally on the left last time. If I draw all my dragons and they're all 4/4s, I'm gonna be so mad. A Discord link? You can't join via a link. You have to just sync your Discord account to Twitch and it'll automatically add you. If you join with a link, it'll kick you. Because it won't realize that you're synced and subbed. Oh, thank you, Hugh. Appreciate that.
Repel the Outlanders.
The city is safe in my hands.
Your blood will
No one
spill.
can keep it safe from me.
Liam. Oh man, if only that were close to the truth, that'd be so funny. Yeah, it's the settings. Holy Christ, look at the size of that one. Ready to smash.
Repel the Outlanders.
Your blood will spill.
Oh, dude. The prophecy is true.
You must be cleansed.
Polka smash? He tried. Oh, it's a 4/4? Where are my 7/7s? Where are my 4-mana 7s? You think he's playing Emulating Blast randomly? Who knows? I'm not gonna lose to it today, though. Token Mage is still basically tier 1, in that Token Crusader is basically tier 1, and Token Mage is basically Token Crusader. Like, if you tell me you want to queue up some Token Mage, I'm gonna fully believe in your ability to make top 5 with it. But if I can hold top 10 for like 3 hours with Midrange Sorcerer, you can just follow your dreams and do whatever you want, honestly. Occasionally, I could kill him this turn. I have a 2 in... let's see. A 2 in 6. A 1/3 chance to like attack there, sack this after attacking, and hit one of these two. I'm just not gonna risk that. It's kind of dumb.
Blood will spill. Mother of mine.
Oh, I should play this first, I guess.
Repel the Outlanders.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
This guy's never lucky. Wait, which guy? Me? I've gotten pretty lucky the last couple games. No, I'm with you, buddy, but like the Rage decks have evolved, the Scout decks have evolved, but like people don't really see that. They just see like the big things, like Solitaire and Parther decks and Thorn Hist Mage and the actual Unstoppable Rage card. The average person can't appreciate the nuances and they just want to lose to a completely different strategy. And to be honest, I understand that if you play the game a limited amount of time. Like if you're gonna actually play this card game that many hours, you'll learn to appreciate the differences of like the change of 2 cards in deck, what that can do for the dynamics of the matchup.